friends. In this video, we will discuss about the OTC process in SAP ST, that is order to cash cycle. So in our previous videos, we have configured the sales document type for a sales order, and these two things are collectively called as outbound delivery. And in the outbound delivery, we will process the picking and post goods issue, and then we will move on to the billing process. So we have defined the document type configuration for outbound delivery, and also for billing document type. There is this thing. The sales order document type is ORBE. We have configured this, and also the delivery document type is LFBE. Similarly, for a billing document type, we have configured F1BE, and we have posted the accounting documents during our billing process. There is the FI integration, the STFI integration. So in this video, we will additionally go on with the inquiry, quotation, and the receipts that is made by the customer. We will receive the amount from our customer with the transaction code F-28. But we have not yet done the document configuration for inquiry and quotation. So we will configure for the inquiry and quotation. We will post the documents, and we will go on with the steps. So we will go with the inquiry. I just move on with the SAP screen into the navigation path. So the inquiry document type is IN. So I just move on to the sales and distribution, into the sales. In the sales document, you can find the sales document header, define sales document types, and in this area we have configured the sales order document type. In the same place, we are now going to configure the inquiry document type and the quotation document type. So we will use the same document type here, that is a standard one, IN, for inquiry. So I just display what is in the inquiry document type. So the ST document category that is relevant to inquiry, you can see here A represents inquiry, and this is the number range assignments, that is not then you can see the transaction flow, screen sequence group, and the important thing is you cannot find any of the configuration with the scheduling agreements, shipping, billing, or the availability check. You cannot find any configurations here. So the inquiry is free of delivery, and it is free of availability check, and the inquiry is nothing but the formal inquiry from the customer. So if the customer inquire about our product, we will maintain that in our inquiry document. So we can use this document type in our customization. So I just move back. We'll go on with the quotation document type, that is QT. We can use this thing. We don't want to configure any new one. We can go on with the quotation document type, that is QT. So the document category that is relevant to in quotation, that is B, and the other changes here is okay. Here also in the quotation also, we no need to configure for any delivery terms, or there are also no movement type associated with the quotation, and also the availability check is not configured. So the quotation is nothing but the document that displays the price of the product and the validity period and also contains the shipment conditions in it. So the quotation is the reply to the inquiry made by the customer. So these inquiry and quotation are collectively called as pre-sales activity. So we can use this document type in our configuration. So just move back. Okay, just go back. The main thing is we need to maintain the copy control, and we can maintain it here. Maintain copy control for a sales document. Just execute it. Sales document to sales document. The main theme for copying control is if we create the inquiry, the data provided in the inquiry should be copied to the quotation, and if we maintain the sales order uh, with respect to the quotation, the details in the quotation need to be copied to the sales order. So for this we are going on with the copying control. So I just double click on it. Here you can see just go on with the sales document type, that is uh, okay. I just go on with the standard document type, that is this is for OR, and just go on with the inquiry. I just select this. Okay, it is a display mode. I just change the view. So our sales order document type is ORBE. I just copy this, and I will uh, change according to my requirement, so that the item categories will be copied to my sales document type. So you can see here the new entries tab appears here. I just go on with the selection, that is OR and IN. So I just select this, copy this. So our target document type is ORBE. So that is from this. We have configured the sales order document type, that is ORBE. Okay, just go on with this. Just click on enter. Click on copy all. Okay, the number of dependent entries copied is 9. Okay, just save this. We will check whether the item categories have been linked. This thing, just selected and double click on item. So you can see this is the standard document type. So sorry, the standard item category for the inquiry document. So it has been linked here. The, the schedule lines also. Okay, this is inquiry schedule lines. Okay. Okay. Similarly, for quotation also we need to link. I just go for the document standard document type, and the quotation, that is QT. The quotation document type is QT. You can see here. I just copy this, and I just go on with the standard document type ORBE. I just click on enter, copy all. Okay, just click on enter. Okay, just copying 8 entries. We will go on with the item. So the item category here, the standard one is AGN. You can see here. Okay, it has been linked. The schedule line allowed us. Okay, these schedule lines are allowed. Okay, just go on with. We have done the copying control, and the important thing is we need to go on with. Okay, just go on with the new tab. The T code is OVAZ. There is, we have to link the order type with our sales area. Okay, just go on with the our sales organs, you can see here. So I've already made this entry. You can see here these two entries with my sales organization. This is my division. Sorry, this is my distribution channel, and this is my division. And I have linked for this combination the inquiry document I have linked. Similarly, I have linked. Okay, I will not link it for quotation. I think so. I just Yes, I have not maintained for quotation. Okay, I just select this, copy this, and I just go for the document type is QT. Okay, we have maintained all these things, and now we can move on with this. There is inquiry for creating the inquiry document. The T code is VA11. Okay, we can go VA11. So you can see that the inquiry document, the sales org, distribution channel, and division, what we have maintained in the previous T code has been displayed here. Just click on enter. So once the inquiry has been made by our customer, we can maintain this. So I just maintain the customer number for the material for this. So the customer has inquired about this material for one quantity of it. So I just enter here. So the details has been updated here. So I just go on with the incompletion log. Okay, the document is completed. I have maintained the inquiry done by the customer. I just save this. So you can see the inquiry document has been created. We can move on to the next document, that is quotation. The T code is B821. So the quotation document type is QT. I just go on with the, okay, I'm not clicking on enter. I just want to create with reference to the inquiry. I just click on with the create with reference to the quotation number, sorry, inquiry number. So the last created inquiry number, we can have the selection here. This is the last created inquiry number. I just click on copy, and this will be copied only if we have configured the copy control. So already we have configured. So the information provided in the inquiry will be copied to the quotation. You can see here the material number along with the quantity. But additionally, we need to maintain the information of the price of the material, the validity period. So all this information need to be provided here. I just go with the incompletion log so that I can finish it quickly. Okay, the quotation validity date, we will complete it. I just go on with the okay, valid. It is valid up to the July month. I can maintain like this, and the okay, just go on with the next field is terms of payment, and the Incoterms. So all these relevant conditions need to be maintained. Okay, the shipping plant, the plant, storage location. So you can see the document is complete. Okay, just no, we have not maintained the rate of the material. So I just come back. I just double click on material, I just double click on it. The conditions, I just maintain the price of the material. So we have maintained the condition pricing procedure. So the amount of this material is 100 rupees. I just go on with this. Now I can save the quotation. So while we post the sales order, we can make some additional charges also. Okay, the quotation has been saved. Now we can go on with the sales order. It's BA01. Okay, this is my document type for sales order. We will create with reference to the quotation. This is the last created quotation. Just click on copy. So all the details in the quotation has been copied here. So the additional parameters need to be the schedule lines. So we can also change the schedule lines, or we can go on, okay, only one quantity, or we can make this schedule lines. You can see here the schedule line category CP has been linked here. Let me go on with the completion log. Okay, the document is complete. Let me save this. So ensure the availability of this material. So I have a stock with this material. The sales document type. Okay, this is the sales order. Okay, we will go on with the next step, that is okay, picking and post goods issue. That is the outbound delivery. That is I just go on with the outbound delivery. That the T code is VL01N. Okay, the selection date is 4. Just it is on reference with the sales order. So there is no need to link the sales order. It will be automatically picked here. I just click on enter. So I know that the material is available with my warehouse. So I just go on with uh, the picking process. So you can see here the picking status is not yet picked, and also the warehouse management. The warehouse management transfer order required. It shows the warehouse management transfer orders required. So I just go on with subsequent functions, create transfer order. Okay, I will save this first, and we can proceed with the picking process, that is transfer order. Okay, I just go on with my plant. This is my delivery document just now created. I just go with enter. We will create the transfer order for the delivery note. Okay, I just display it in foreground. So all the configurations I've already done in my configuration. You can verify it in my previous videos. So you can see that the stock is now moving from this to the destination 916. This is the shipment areas for deliveries, and the stock is available in this storage bin right now. And we are moving one quantity of material from this bin to this destination. So I just go on with enter and save. The movement type 601 is linked here. So the transfer order will be created now. I just confirm it, and then we will move on to the delivery document. Okay, I just confirm it. The T code is LT12, or just you can perform it from here itself. Click on enter. This is a TO number just now created, and we will confirm it by clicking on save. The transfer order is confirmed, and now we can go on with changing our delivery document. Sorry, outbound delivery, that is VL02N. Click on enter. You can see that the warehouse management status has been changed. The material is completely picked, and now it is good to go with the post goods issue. I just click on post goods issue. So the delivery for has been saved. Okay, let me check by clicking on once again. Okay, just enter it to it. I'm entering into the outbound delivery. I just want to confirm whether I have made the post goods issue. Okay, choose the goods issue has already been posted for delivery. Okay, we can move on to the next, that is billing. Okay, that T code is VF01, VF01 for billing. The billing type is F1BE. Here it is. Yes, this. We have configured this billing type, and this is the outbound delivery just now created. I just go on with enter. So it is processing. Okay, you can see the net values appeared here. I just save this first. So that the accounting documents will be created. So all these configurations I have posted. I have made in a separate video called the billing document type. You can see it in our playlist. Okay, just I will change it. The billing has been created. Let me go on with the accounting document. I've clicked the accounting. So this is the accounting document created. The document number is 410. So I just place this as it is. We will just go on with the new tab. So this is the accounting document created from our billing, and now we are going to receive this payment in the T code F-28. So this is the last process. The receipt of payment, from our customer. The T code is F-28, and the T code is F-28. Just go with this. Okay, we will receive the payment today. The document date is today's date. Okay, the document type is DZ, and this is the bank account. So we will receive in our incoming bank account. I just show you this is my incoming bank account. I just link this, and the amount is 1000. We know that the value date today date, and the account is the customer number, that is 6. Okay, I just go on with the process open item. So this is the amount. I just double click on it. I just double click on this also, and this thing we are going to assign this thing here. Just double click on it. You can see that the amount entered and assigned amounts are same. So now only we can make this incoming payment. I just save this. So the document is posted. I just display this. So the accounting entry that is posted is this thing, so that the income is realized in this T code. So this is the accounting document created during billing, and this is the sorry, here it is. This is 410. Okay, and that is okay, this thing and this thing. Okay, this is the accounting document created in during billing, and this is the receipt, the receipt of payment from our customer. This is the entry that is made during F-28 T code. So with this, the order to cash process has been completed. So thank you friends for watching this video. I hope this video will be a more informative one for you. So thank you. We will continue in the next class. Thank you.